In the beginning, there were two, light and dark. Together they lived in nothing, and they marveled at each other. For once in all their existence, they were not alone. For once, they had a friend with whom to roam this empty void. But as close as they were, they wanted to be even closer. Attempting to create a perfect union, one where they would never be alone again. The light unintentionally consumed the dark, and only the light remained, wandering oblivion with the dark residing deep within. The dark tried to break free, wanting to unite with its friend, and in fear of being forgotten completely. Eventually, the dark overpowered the light and devoured it. They could never be one, they soon realized. This did little to stop their efforts, however. They continued to try, and their attempts created an endless cycle. The two soon came to fear that perhaps this was their fate. Only one was meant to exist, while the other would be cast aside. Their ceaseless endeavor to embrace one another, to protect their partner from the crippling loneliness that once consumed them, would never end. They were equal in power, intensity, and will. Light tried to push harder, and dark feared for their counterpart, to protect the other from their own optimistic and naive nature, and to keep the other from ever feeling alone again. The dark once more broke free from the light's embrace, shattering it and scattering its pieces across the void, until nothing remained. That light, of course, created the world we know today, as well as life itself. The darkness has since been lost, wandering in search of its eternal rival, its only friend.
Hey, is that it?
The rest, young sun guard, is for another time.
Another time? Ahura, isn't that where the story ends?
Oh, I'm afraid not, young one. There's much more, so much more.
How much? Do they at least find each other again?
Hacim, you're asking him to ruin the ending!
Come on, Kaumudi, after all that, are you at least a little bit curious?
Well, yes, I am now. But you know Ahura always finishes his stories, even if he does like leaving us intrigued.
I guess you're right. Sometimes I just get tired of his cliffhangers.
Don't worry. You'll find out the rest in time.
Hey, weirdo. The boss wants you.
Aw, I want him too.
Charming. But seriously, he's sending us out first.
Our first? Oh, I'm touched.
Oh, you wish. You wouldn't be so lucky.
Neither will you. So, what's the plan?
Expiring the rest of the servants.
So specific.